Hi everyone, welcome back. Since we're winding up tax season, I want to tell my story of when I received a letter from the IRS. It was about 1995, 96. I received a letter from the IRS, and it said, "You didn't file your taxes in 1990, 1991. That being the case, you owe us $10,000 because we're filing you single, no children." What?
Oh no!
At that time, as the colloquial saying is, I didn't have a pot to piss in and one to throw it out of. So the concept of that I owed $10,000 was like a staggering amount. I said, no way. I had to have filed my taxes. How could I not, So I started going through all my paperwork. If I didn't file it, I'd have those W-2s somewhere. I went through all the paperwork, tore through it. Me and my husband went through all of it. Could not find these two W-2s. I also couldn't find copies of the filings for those 2 years. But maybe that got lost. So I put it down to they had made a terrible mistake, and I pretty much said, yeah, and just put that away in the paper, into the pile of mail that you get, that you always put away somewhere. Maybe I ought to keep this. A few months later, I get another notice. Same thing. We sent you a notice. You owe us $10,000. No, I don't owe you. You made a mistake. I do not owe you. File that one away. A few months later, I get another one. This is our third attempt of telling you that you owe us money, $10,000. Please contact us. We'll work out a payment schedule. I'm getting nervous, but I still keep thinking they've made a mistake because I go through all the paperwork. I don't see it anywhere. Don't see anything. And my papers are a little out of whack. I'm missing stuff here and there. So, maybe I misplaced it. We moved a lot. I don't get a fourth paper. Maybe it's all good. It's now 2003. It's November. I get an envelope from the IRS. What the hell? I open it up. This is to inform you that we are going to be garnishing your pay to repay the $10,000 that you owe us. Okay. I knew there's really nothing you can do when they start garnishing you, so I was like, oh great, whatever. And then I looked at the schedule. They gave you a chart explaining how much would be taken out according to how much your wages were. And I looked at it, and I didn't make enough to have anything removed. I didn't make enough. Such were the wages of retail. But I did as they said. I went and filed it. I brought it to my job. They did their bit. They sent it off. My husband passed away in December. And after that, I was pretty much busy trying to adjust to my partner 22 years being gone, my best friend being gone, financially having to act like adult for the first time in my life, do my own finances by myself. So the months went by. I got a raise in April. And then I noticed the next paycheck, $25 was taken out because I'd finally crossed over into the garnishable wages. I was like, oh, well, whatever. I had finished dealing with most things that had come through because of my husband passing away. And I had gotten into this mode of cleaning. And I guess it was my way of turning the page and moving on to a new chapter in my life of being a widow and being single after being not single for so long. And I decided I was going to start cleaning house, like, and get rid of everything just about that had anything to do with my husband. And it wasn't like, this may sound weird, but I was only going to keep the stuff that made me remember him fondly. So all clothes went out. Clothes don't mean anything. I can't wear them. There's no point in keeping them. And they were all old and worn out anyway. I gave like 1 or 2 things to my middle boy because he was closest in height and not posture, closest in height and body type as my husband. And he said he wanted them to remember his dad by, but that was it. I got rid of I started an eBay shop and I sold all the records and gave away some of them. I sold the CDs. I got rid of the DVDs that were his favorites. And then I finally tackled the paperwork. And it was just more getting rid of a bunch of junk. And I was going through and I had bags, because I was a reformed hoarder, so there was still like crap all over, and at least in the papers. And as I was going through all the papers, guess what I found? I found a W-2 from 1990 and a W-2 from 1991. Yay! Don't ask me why I had not found them years back when I first was looking for them. I will assume it's because the gods didn't mean me to find it. And they probably knew I was just going to piss that money away anyway. I got my friend to take me down to the IRS. I explained the situation to a gentleman there. He was quite helpful. He helped me file my taxes. I mean, I had to actually do them myself, but he kind of explained how I was supposed to do them on the paperwork. I'd never filed my taxes before by myself. He did try to set me up to do a payment plan, and I said, no, I got a good feeling I'm probably not going to really be owing anything. He's like, no, you really should set up a payment plan. No, thank you. I think this will all work out. He told me it was going to take 8 to 12 weeks or longer as they evaluated all this. And I said, okay, and I happily went home with my copies and kind of forgot about it. I was trying to come up with designs for a headstone, trying to figure out where I was going to get the money for a headstone. We decided we were going to pitch in together, the whole family. Well, not the whole family, me and my children, not my husband's family. They were not involved in this decision making in any way, and they really didn't want to be, and I didn't reach out to them because we weren't really very close to them. So about 13 weeks out, I received an envelope from the IRS, and they had accepted my returns for both years, and they'd done the calculations, and with 10 plus years of late fees attached to it, I did not owe them anything. In fact, I was actually going to be getting a check for $2,000. And most of that went towards my husband's headstone. So the moral of this story is, if the IRS sends you a letter, don't ignore it. Do not ignore it. I know it may be frightening, but reach out to them, find out, stay calm, find out what's going on. They will work with you. They are not the evil empire that a lot of things are. They actually do just want you to settle everything. And they will work with you. So that's the moral. Don't ignore paperwork from the IRS. I want to thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I want to thank you for sharing. If you have any questions or anything you want to ask me, just put it down in the thingy. If not, email me. My email's down there too. And we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.